and elevate your mind. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot.
The next thing I wanted to get into was definitely the negative, all the culture connotation that you have around you. People don't think you're a positive person, bro. The first podcast episode we did of this year was you saying 2020, I was too toxic, I was too negative. I'm about to be positive for this year. And people were just like, no, bro. People don't look at you as a positive person. You come off as a negative nigga trying to be positive, like over what was it that Nora had said? Nora, he said something. I was like, oh yeah, Culture got to see this. He's actually, I think I already said it. He was like, he just comes off as like he's not being his natural self. Whenever you say you trying to be positive or whatnot, it just seemed like you trying to change your personality to appeal to other people. Like just be you.
You know what? I'm gonna be real live about this answer. I'm gonna not hold nothing out. Everything is about to be spilled right here. So let's flash back 2020 starting. I wanted to do the podcast
2020 or 2021?
Start of 2021.
Right.
I wanted to do the podcast to talk about this change because every time a new year comes around, you know what I'm saying, New Year's resolution and everything, people want to do something different. So I wanted to change. I wanted to be a little more happier. And by being a little more happier, I wanted to make sure that the people that were giving me all this attention and, you know what I'm saying, giving me these views and everything, they were happy. That didn't happen for too long. My positivity faded off into the distance because I was a part of the beef that I was in. I was losing subs. My Discord was starting to become more and more toxic. All this shit started to happen, and real life shit turned me back into what I was supposed to be. But there's some people who genuinely tell me, like even before like this conversation here, they wondered why I was trying so hard to fit some mold that I just didn't seem comfortable being in, because the aesthetic is, you know what I'm saying, culture is he's creates controversy, he's rude and blah blah blah, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, culture can be like that. I don't mind people saying that culture is this and that, but I myself, the real me, am not like whatever culture is. After off the cameras, dude, I'm me. But whenever the cameras are on, yeah, sure, you're gonna get a little augmented character, whatever. Being positive for me was supposed to be just for me. It wasn't supposed to be for nobody else. It was supposed to be for me, and that shit wound up changing because, again, the beef and everything that was happening, that started to negatively affect who I was, not culture, but who I was. So,
I mean, but there you go. I think that goes into it though. Like, I think the beefs and whatnot and the Discord bullying like turned you back into your normal self again. Not to say you was putting on an act or nothing, but I think you being positive before, you was like, okay, I'm about to just suppress all the shit that would usually piss me off. I'm about to just not act on it. I'm about to just suppress any like negative feelings I have because I want to show people that like I'm not like a negative person like that. But then when the shit with Mo Rice happened and then a couple of other things, you was like, all right, y'all niggas got it fucked up now. Like y'all not about to just be talking about me like reckless like this. You had to show niggas. You had to show niggas again, like, all right, y'all not about to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When the negativity got spewed in my direction, I wanted to be negative back. The real me would say something back. The real me, the me outside of the camera and everything like that, I would have said something back. I would have did more than said something back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I cussed you out. But I can't appear to be an asshole to a couple of people because if I do, I'm not positive. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm going against this mantra that I created for myself. Man, it was a point in time where I just said, fuck the mantra, fuck titles, like fuck all this. Fuck everything, fuck everybody that doesn't agree with, you know what I'm saying, what I'm talking about, all this shit. Current day, I am comfortable being in my skin. I know who I am. I've taken all the precautions of what YouTube throws in my direction. I'm looking at the stars and wondering if I'm ever going to reach that plateau. And by doing that, by being better on YouTube as a whole, dude, I don't care if I rub people the wrong way or if I'm, you know what I'm saying? I obviously care if I'm making people's days, but for those who just watch me and go like, oh my God, like this nigga again, like what who's he chewing into today? Man, I'm just being me. When I get on as all the culture now, like this is as me as you're gonna get, you know. So Noir was absolutely 100% correct for pointing that out.
Wow, I'm surprised to hear you admit that.
Yeah, I was trying too hard to be positive instead of just being myself because I wanted to be positive for the people instead of being positive for me. Yeah. So I'm positive for me. The people come second because I used to put the people first. Never do that. Never. For all future YouTubers or YouTubers watching this, do not construct yourself from people that have never seen who you are off the camera, because you might wind up keeping that persona that the people gave you, and then it doesn't bode well in the streets, and that's that.
Do you consider yourself an overall negative person?
Say again.
Do you consider yourself an overall negative person?
I could be overly criticizing, and that is considered bad. Like if I'm always there to critique someone's favorite rapper, that person's gonna say that I'm, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That person's gonna say that I'm negative. It's like, oh my God, you're always talking about Gunna. It's like, no, it's because he just don't make good shit. So it's like, oh, I'm a villain to them. But I'm chilling, bro.
I consider myself overall a negative person, and this because this happened back when I was just like in high school and shit. I just came across just too many people in life where I just realized being nice is not gonna get you nowhere a lot of the times. I'm like, bro,
exactly.
People gonna treat you like a pushover. People gonna do whatever they want to you. They can, if they see you a nice person, if you don't stand your ground, a lot of shit, people gonna overcome. They gonna just take over you and shit and use you for shit. And I'm like the last nigga that I'm gonna let that happen to. I've definitely reached a point in my life where I'm like, all right, I don't care like who I offend, like with certain shit. Like this is how I am.
Exactly.
What's an example I can use? Oh, an easy example I can use. I'm somebody where I will literally tell you in a heartbeat if something you said was like not funny or something you said was lame. Like if like some people would be like, hey, yeah, you rude, you didn't have to call them out like that. I'm like, nah, bro, don't like actually let me put it this way. I'm somebody where I will immediately let you know if you're getting on my nerves. Like I don't do the whole I definitely like when people be trolling because it's funny as hell sometimes, but it got to be a good troll. If you just say some flat out disrespectful shit, I would be like, I'll say some shit like, "Oh, you thought that shit was gonna hit, huh?" Like, ain't nobody laughing at this shit but you, so you might want to stop. Like, I'll say some shit like that, and people would be like, "Oh, you getting mad?" I'm like, "No, I'm not mad. You're just not funny." I don't remember what it was. I think it was actually Maurice that had said some shit like, "No, it was Kevin. It was Kevin. Yeah. Kevin Aragon had said, I think it was in one of your live streams, and I think he said something like I'd be blowed during the podcast or something. He I don't know, he was just calling me a weed smoker or some shit. And I was just like, I burst off at first. I was like, LOL, I don't even smoke, but whatever. And then he brought the shit up like multiple times, like within the next like 20 minutes. And then he was like, you had called my name and I just like wasn't commenting. I was doing some other shit. That he was like, oh, Amiri rolled up a blunt. I'm like, bro, didn't I just tell you I don't smoke? And then like he just kept like after I told him that it reaches a point where I feel like it's a difference between trolling and just flat out being childish or disrespectful or some shit. Like if the person you're trolling is telling you that, all right, bro, you need to stop. Like you starting to get on my nerves right now, that you should stop. The same thing happened with me and you when it came to the you not feeding your dog shit. It was one live stream where I said it and you was like, I ain't gonna lie, Amiri, like you starting to get on my nerves with this shit. Like stop telling niggas I don't feed my dogs because they're starting to believe you. Like when you said that, like I apologize. I was like, all right, my fault. Like I ain't think like you was gonna actually get annoyed by that shit. But like the first time you said it, I stopped. Like we have a lot of like teenagers and kids and shit as our viewers where they don't understand that they don't understand how to stop. Like you would tell them niggas like, bro, can you stop doing this or that? Like you starting to get on my nerves and they'll keep doing it. It was like, all right, bro, like fuck y'all. And some people would consider me mean for that, like to be like, you know, just let them have their fun. You don't gotta tell them that they're getting on your nerves. I'm like, bro, fuck all that, bro. If you getting on my nerves, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, you're not allowed to, and that's the sad part of that's another con of being a YouTuber in general, not even just a rap community YouTuber, but a YouTuber in general.